go. Welcome everybody to the playground. Your first official episode. I'm excited to bring on my first guest. Really, actually, a super good friend of mine. Somebody that has pushed me as well, who's also helped me in this process. Just making sure that I'm like, what I'm saying, staying on top of it, always encouraging me, always, what I'm saying, being a motivational addition to my life. And I want to introduce him. He's an artist, musician, as well as a good friend, nearly a mentor, just somebody that I could rely on. The conversation, aka Dre, aka my homie. How you doing today, bro? Not much, man. I'm having a good day. It's good to finally have you here and it go well and smooth this time. This is really second take for me and my bro. But we're just gonna jump into life for you and what it's been, and where you from.
Originally, I'm from Los Angeles. I was born there, but I was raised here in
Man,
Tulsa.
lay claim to that, man.
I mean, it ain't really like you know what I'm saying. That's where I was born, but I've been here since I was like 4 years old. So,
For sure. This where you grew up.
Yeah, I grew up here, so I'm definitely a Tulsa nigga for sure.
Bet that's cool. You love it. You love every part of it. Or how's it been? How's it been to you to this point in your life?
I mean, it's cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Tulsa, like it's home.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody's description of home, I feel like it's probably be pretty good.
Would you say you got a favorite part about it? A favorite part about Tulsa that you could even mention?
I mean, personally, I was raised out south, so I have to say any part of the south side of Tulsa, like high school I went to was like around Riverside, so I could probably say Riverside is definitely like it's like a social like center of the city because it's got parks and things like that all along it, right across it, right on the river. So
We're gonna get into Riverside too later for sure. But now let me ask you about parents coming up. You had both parents in your life,
yeah.
right? Do you feel like that made a positive or a negative, or how do you feel about life coming up for you? Was it pretty easy, or did it have its challenges?
Uh, it has its challenges and it has its advantages because it's like if you want something you gotta go. Like you say you go to your mom and be like, hey, can I have this, that, and the third? She'll be like,
Yeah.
ask your daddy. If you go ask your dad, he'll be like, what your mom say? She told me to ask you.
For sure.
You gotta do that every time, bro. Like,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? The first couple of times you might be able to get away with like one parent saying no and the other parent saying yes, but then they gonna connect it and find out about that. But like, nah, it's definitely cool. I would say both my parents had musical backgrounds, so that definitely,
I knew dad did. I didn't know mom did.
yeah. You know what I mean? My mom was like raised Pentecostal, like she from the South, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, that'll give you kind of like an idea, like how she was raised, or like that mindset. But she sang in the choir, this, that, and the third. She sings herself. Like my dad, he rapped. So
Yeah, you told me that. What was that? He had a fun fact the other day for me about Pops. What was it? Your Pops had what?
his first Christian hip hop album.
The first Christian hip hop album belonged to my man's Pops. Now, if you ask me, that's hard. That's crazy. Now, how many did you have siblings coming up?
Yeah, I have a sister. We
Just one sister.
yeah, I just have one sister, but we always had like a cousin or somebody like that would live with us. So it's like, I guess you could consider them like they be my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And was it ever like sibling rivalry between you and sister? How old is she? Older than you or younger?
she's older than me. She's
Older
like
than you.
5 years older than me.
Okay. Did y'all have a typical, always getting into it, battling?
No,
Big brother,
actually,
little sister.
I mean we had our few scuffles here and there, but it wasn't for the most part, I can probably count on maybe like one hand as many times like me and my sister actually got into it. You know what I'm saying? But
Generally, a good relationship.
yeah, we have a good relationship. We've always had a good relationship.
Recently turning 28 years old. How do you feel to this point in your life, especially all of the things going on right now?
I mean, shoot, this is a weird time.
It's a weird time.
It's a weird time. Like, it's like you want to go out and do things and like have a party on your birthday, but like if you had a birthday, everybody had a birthday at 2020, like you was probably just with one or two people, like
Especially the size of Tulsa.
right, like it's the pandemic, bro. Like everybody, bro.
But you always been like, you know what I'm saying? Well, let me take that back. We didn't have a few good nights together.
Right.
So, I mean, would you consider yourself an extrovert?
I feel like I'm a little of both.
A little bit
Like
of
I
both.
like my time alone, but at the same time, like I'm gonna step out. You know what I'm saying? I like to have a good time. Period. Period.
I want to talk about one thing. I want to talk about with you, and it's something that we actually, even outside of this, we don't talk about a lot. Your inspirations and things that inspired you in life, things that, you know what I'm saying, brought you to this point to where you at. You know, what or who has been some major inspirations to you to this point in your life?
Just like musically,
Oh, musically,
or just in general.
life, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever.
I mean, I have a few inspirations. As far as musically goes, like I have to say, like guys like Kid Cudi, Kanye,
As long as I've known you, that's a fact. As long as I've known him, he's been a fan of Kid Cudi and Kanye.
and Jay.
Well, and Jay.
Okay.
And Jay, your favorite song by Jay?
Probably Can I Live?
All right, bet. I thought you were gonna say Diplomatic Immunity. Is that the name of that song?
Nah, I don't know. He probably got a song called Diplomatic.
Man, I don't know what it was.
I mess with Jay, but man, I ain't really like memorizing the songs like that. I just respect his rap style and the fact that like, you know what I mean. I don't know. He's accomplished a lot as far as like taking his game outside of the rap. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why I respect him for sure.
Now, did you see to this point in your life? Did you see this coming? You know what I'm saying? What you do in your professional life, music being at the point it is. Did you see yourself further? Did you see yourself where you are? Or did you see yourself probably not doing as good as you're doing right now? What would you say to this point in your life you like?
I put out music a while ago, like in 2000. I don't know, early in the like on. It was maybe like 2013, 2012, 2013, around that time. But in between that time, I ended up getting like, sorry.
You good, man? You good? He's COVID free, by the way. Yeah,
These
people
ain't
that be
COVID
out here,
coughs. These
man.
ain't COVID coughs.
Yeah, he's COVID free, man. But go ahead.
What was the question?
Oh, the question. No, yeah. Did you see yourself here?
Oh yeah.
Did you see yourself further ahead or a little bit further behind? You know what I'm saying? Where you at right now? Like, you was talking about something that 2013.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so the song I'm about to actually put out, Riverside, I actually recorded that song in 2015. So that song I'm about to put out is like 6 years old already.
It's an amazing song though.
So I mean, like as far as like a few people here and there in Tulsa that I've played it for, like, I mean, they've been asking me like for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When am I gonna put that song out? Because they like it. So I mean, I guess it may have stood the test of time. I don't know, but we'll see when I put it out. But as far as like, I mean, I feel like I probably should be a lot further because I didn't. Like I said, I recorded this song 6 years ago. So
You kind of feel like, man, I should have been.
I should have dropped it a long time ago for sure. But and everybody's been telling me, but like in that time, like I want to say maybe 2013, maybe 2014. Around that time, I ended up getting like my own recording equipment and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I recorded my own little mixtape. You know what I'm saying, myself. This is back when SoundCloud rappers was kind of like fresh and new. You know what I'm saying? So I just put my little playlist on SoundCloud, and that was it. That was it. That's the only thing I just dropped for that for like a minute. But what happened was a nigga when I went to school kicked down my door and stole all my shit. So I was just like, damn, bro, nigga took my laptop, my interface, my soft, like he got everything, bro, except my mic. All I had was my
Bro, I'd
mic.
have been hot tamales, bro. I know you was.
I was, bro.
I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
Man, bro, I fought that nigga in the cafeteria,
Had
bro.
to,
The
had
next
to.
day, bro. I wasn't having that, bro.
I had
I
to.
wasn't having that, bro. Even if I ain't get my stuff back, I'm just like, bro.
You gonna get this work.
Yeah.
Period.
I don't care, bro. Like, but
And this is in college, right?
yeah, this is in college. This is all in college.
Now, speaking of college, share a little bit about you know what I'm saying, that time in your life and how that might have shaped you a little bit coming into Day Love Convo now, you know, who you are now, Dre now. Just how do you feel? Because I feel like from what I heard about a lot of my friends that went to college, they all say that like in that time I learned about a lot about myself. I was focused on whatever, or might have been a girl, might have been schoolwork, might have been finding hobbies. You know what I'm saying? What'd you learn about yourself in that time in college?
Definitely going to college. Okay, so I went to like a private Christian school, so they have like a fixed, you know what I'm saying, they have their agenda they trying to push, the propaganda and whatnot. So I felt like, you know what I'm saying, so I feel like once I got to college, I looked at college as an opportunity to like experience people, like experience the world more, like learn more about people and things like that. And it brought me across some people that showed me that turned me on to some really great music, and it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, that ended up being like some of the inspiration that pushed me to where I'm at right now. So like as far as college goes, like I'm still pretty cool with some of the guys I met in college.
You still got friends
Yeah.
college?
Yeah, bro, I mean, I don't know, like I've just always been cool with the same niggas. Like if they like niggas that stick around, bro, then I'm gonna definitely like I see the loyalty, you know what I'm saying, and the respect between people and things like that. So
Man, ain't a lot of that out here no more, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Ain't a lot of that out here no more.
So it's just like like a lot of the guys that I'm friends with now, I've probably been friends with them since like I'm friends like Paris and MC, like I've known them since what 2011.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's 10 years. Now, you grew up in the church, and was that a positive experience, or was that a negative experience? And just be honest, because a lot of people got a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying, different versions of how church was for them.
Right.
And so how you feel like that was for you.
I mean, I don't feel like I had like a bad experience. It's just I don't know. It felt like at this point in my life, I kind of see the world in a bit more broader view, a broader spectrum than just not that anything that has to do with Christianity and the Bible is like wrong or bad or anything like that. I just look at it as I just look at it like as a way to live like a good lifestyle in a way. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a roadmap because it's like people were living a certain way however many thousands of years ago. You know, we doing the same stuff now. It's just like in here, I don't know. There's just I just respect the proverbs and you know what I'm saying. Like you can learn from it. I don't take everything literal or serious about it. It's just I take the you know what I'm saying. You take the meat.
You take bits and pieces and you know apply them to your lifestyle where due.
Right. Cause you know what I'm saying. There's a lot to take from. Like a lot of these, I guess, religions or whatever. I'm saying you can learn a lot from them. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about the golden rule. I'm saying doing good, you would doing unto others, you would have them doing to you. Like sympathy, empathy makes a good person. I feel like, you know.
I'm gonna jump back real quick into college.
Right.
Was college fun for you? And was it just that, or did you feel like you learned some stuff in college? Like, you know, you actually took some stuff from it. Applicable to life now.
What I say I learned in college that I use. I mean, yeah. Look, I mean, that's kind of a hard question because I was, I mean, as far as like my majors, when I first started, I was doing counseling.
Where I did not know that.
I'm saying I first started
That's
out
crazy.
I first started out doing counseling. And then I was like, nah, forget that. So I was like, I'm going to try exercise science to be a physical therapist. So, I mean, like, there's aspects of those things that I learned. It's more about, it's not really so much that I learned up in school. It's more about what I learned, like, experiencing the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The different types of people.
Yeah. Did you graduate your first 2 years? Did you?
No, I don't have money with me.
Okay. I was just asking.
No.
I don't know how you felt about that question.
No, it's
You know
cool,
what I mean?
bro. I mean, I ain't, like, at the end of the day, bro, like, just because you got a degree don't mean you can't go, bro.
For
Like,
sure.
I know niggas.
Woo, he flaming me up right now, man. Y'all heard that? Y'all better take some notes, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, if you, in my eyes, you gotta, look, you can either work for, somebody or you can own the building. 'Cause if you own the building, they can't fire you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can let anybody work there that you need to help put them on, bro. Like, I don't think. I forgot where I was going with that, but like, yeah, right.
All right, and what was one of your favorite memories in college that you could take away? Like,
Favorite memories I could take away. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, college is a trip, bro. Like, it's wild. Like, I mean, I played football my first year. Well, I played at Bacon. I played at NEO, but I played NEO first. So, as far as that goes, it's just like going to NEO. That was probably the first time I actually seen a nigga get jumped. You know what I'm saying? Like going from like at a Christian, like at a regular high school. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. At my school, like we would have fights every once in a while, but it wasn't like nothing like super crazy or nothing like that. But when I got to college, bro, like I remember one time, like, niggas followed a nigga from the gym, bro, from the gym after a basketball game.
To jump him?
Yes, bro. They followed,
Damn.
it was like they followed this nigga from the gym all the way back to the dorms, bro. And like everybody knew they had beef, and it was over a basketball game, an intramural basketball game.
I thought you about to say female, which that don't make it no better. Y'all need to quit doing that, man. She ain't worth it, man.
You know what I'm
She
saying?
ain't worth it, man. Go ahead.
Niggas was fighting over an intramural basketball game, and it's just like y'all trying to fight this nigga because his team beat y'all. So what? Like he might have been talking noise, but bro, just take the L, bro. Like it's okay.
Get out the gym.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not that serious, bro. You're not finna get no scholarship to play. I don't know, bro. But they followed this nigga from the gym, bro, and so everybody knew they was beefing. Niggas was like, basically the whole gym after the game just followed that nigga out, bro. So you got this whole, like, you got the whole gym, the whole student body walking all in front of Russell Hall, nigga, like.
Why? Over an intramural game?
Bad
What
news.
could you say? What could you say where it's like, your shot broke?
I mean,
Alright, you know?
he whooped that nigga's ass, but you know what I'm saying, he was the type of nigga that would be like, he wasn't gonna back down, but he wasn't gonna like start. He was the type of nigga that he wasn't gonna like really start nothing, but he wasn't gonna back down either.
Yeah.
So it's just like, if this is where it's gonna go, bro, then this is where it's gonna go. So the niggas ended up fighting. Like it was him against like he held his own, bro. Against like against like 4 niggas, bro. I was like, oh God. I mean, I can't help you, bro. I ain't got no like.
I ain't in that.
I ain't in that, bro. I can't. I mean, cause I see why they was trying to fight this nigga, but at the same time, it's like, it's really stupid, bro. Like, y'all gonna have to handle that yourselves, bro. It's not my business.
They tried to drag you in it?
No. I mean,
I was about to say,
but I knew, but I
time.
played ball with them niggas, with some of the niggas I was trying to jump them. But I was cool with the other nigga, and I was like, and I was telling them during the game, like, bro, like, just ignore them niggas. I was like, bro, and I told them, like, they gonna keep talking to you and trying to do all this bullshit, bro. Like, just.
These some niggas from the hood, it sound like.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, just ignore them niggas. Bro.
They ended up in that college type
Right.
shit. They ended up.
But they could play ball, though. You know what I'm saying? They was about that business, but ultimately, you know what I'm saying, like, when it came to the field, you know what I'm saying, they was about that business. But when it came to them books, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't about that shit. But it was some bullshit, bro. Like, they make fighting a nigga over a basketball game, they make choices like that.
All right. So here we are, and this is what we came for. I want to talk about the music a little bit. My man Dre has his debut single coming out, Riverside. You know, drop in what day? March 26th. And we're gonna run that promo for y'all. Y'all gonna get a little sneak peek.
'Cause it's the night that you gon' ride for me. On Riverside, on Riverside. On Riverside and Riverside. We should stay in instead of going out to party on the weekends. On Riverside and Riverside for me. On Riverside.
Now, talking about the music inspiration, I'm assuming that the music inspiration, like you said earlier, came from Kanye, Kid Cudi, Jay-Z, right? What about Kid Cudi's music? Because I know that's somebody you listen to pretty frequently, actually. What about Kid Cudi music was it that got you earlier in life, that sucked you in? What was your favorite song at first? What was the song that caught your attention?
First song I ever heard about Cudi was obviously Day and Night.
Day and Night, you know.
That was like his first big.
It was like 08, wasn't it? I could be wrong.
I think it might have been like 08, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I I heard that song. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? It's smooth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he dropped his album. I was like, yo, this is different. You know what I'm saying? Like he was probably the first artist I could say I could relate to. Cause I'm not from the hood. I'm not, like, I understand the whole gang, the whole selling drugs. Like, I understand that, I understood that. But I couldn't relate to it because that's not what I'm seeing. It's not the things that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I mean, and I have to say, like, Frank Ocean is a really big inspiration as well. Like, I'm really into, like,
I didn't even know you was a Frank Ocean fan.
bro, I'm a huge Frank Ocean fan, bro. He's got some, like,
You got a favorite song by him?
damn, I'll probably say, I don't know, bro.
I understand, bro. That's hard. Cause this is songs by Frank Ocean out here. I'd be like, damn, boy, this boy cold, boy.
No, I'll probably have to say maybe Pilot Jones or Sierra Leone.
That was the one.
Yeah. Or Novocaine is probably like
Novocaine hard.
Novocaine was the first song that put me on because he was like, and that's okay. Like so, 2011, I guess, 2010, whenever he dropped that.
Yeah, 11. It might have been 11.
He dropped that. The first time I heard it, I was like, this ain't. Before that, it was just like R&B was like R&B with the, you know what I'm saying, I'm crying for this bitch, and you know what I'm saying, this, that, and the third type, you know what I'm saying, all that emotional shit, and then
Yeah, for sure.
And then Frank Ocean come through talking about, think it started something, got what I wanted,
Yeah.
it didn't, I can't feel nothing.
Hey, we gonna run that song too.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we gonna run that song. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was just like, he was like rapping, but he wasn't rapping. He was like singing, but he wasn't singing. And that style, like, yeah, Drake was doing it, but like what Frank Ocean was talking about, his subject matter is what intrigued me, is what made me like his style. Cause like he writes very like it'd be just hard, like some of his stuff be like vague, and some of his stuff is like
Full.
like he
Really
be having
good
like some hard metaphors.
Yeah.
You just like, damn, bro.
I think
He's
Frank
nice,
Ocean
nice.
is a real musician, bro.
Yeah, for
the
sure.
boy is like, you know what I'm saying? He really didn't Novocaine have Kanye on it? Am I wrong? Oh, okay. Who was on that song? Was it just him?
Yeah, it's just him.
I'm tweaking. Don't judge me. All right, so tell me about the beginning of music for you. What was it? Was it in college or was it before college? Was like, damn, I want to do this. I want to make some music. Like, when did you find out you could sing?
I mean, I don't really feel like I can sing, to be honest.
Man, come on, man. We're going to run a bit. We're going to run a clip from that Riverside real quick so he reminded real quick.
Yeah. No, I don't really feel like I can like sing or nothing like that. Like, I would say, I mean, I started off trying to rap. That was the first thing I was trying to do, and I started doing that when I was like, I wrote my first verse in the 4th grade,
Oh, word.
and it was trash. I know it was trash,
Man, live your life, man.
but you know what I'm saying, it is what
It's
it is.
crazy,
Like, you're a
man.
kid. You're a kid. I don't even remember what it was. I just know that my ad-libs, I wrote my ad-libs. I remember that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wrote that on the paper. I wrote that on the paper, bro.
All right, and then, so you was in 4th grade. That's when it was like, I'm finna try to rap.
Right. And I would tell my parents, I'd be like, yo, I wanna rap and this, that, and the third. I mean, it didn't really like take me seriously. But I mean, I grew up in the church, so I played the drums. I played the drums, and I ran the sound, and I ran the cameras and things like that. So
You've been around
like,
this shit your whole life, really.
right.
Yeah.
Just kind of just behind the scenes with it.
Yeah. Is it harder making the music for you, or is it harder writing the music?
I have to say it's not necessarily hard making music, but if you want to make, I mean, you can make a song about anything, but it's just like to make a good song or to make a hit. I wouldn't say it's hard, but you definitely have to make sure that you're writing with intent. So I guess you could say it's a little bit harder, I guess, to make a song than it is to like write, because when you're making like this, like writing, you can write all day. I mean, I feel like I can write all day, like, but then when I'm like trying to make a song, like when you're making a song, you have to come up with like the concept of, you know what I'm saying, like the hook that's gonna go with it to get your point across. Like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like writing songs are like stories, or making music is like writing a story. Your hook has to be somewhat of talking about like what the whole song is about, and then the verse is about what the hook is about, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying it just creates like a cycle. But
Is that what's your when it comes down to it, even though one or the other may be more challenging, what's your favorite part
of making music,
of making music?
yeah, I mean, definitely when people like your music, for sure. Like
After the finished product,
right? When you got the finished product. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like sometimes making a song is frustrating sometimes, because sometimes your voice may not want to do it that day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or like you just may not be able to come up with a flow that day. So sometimes you might have to just leave it for a couple hours and come back to it, see if you can come up with something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Do you have a creative process when you in the studio or when you at the crib? You got a creative process?
really, just when I get into the studio, I mean, sometimes I'll smoke, but mainly just when I get into the studio, I just like sit back and just like close my eyes and I just ask God to help me make a good song. You know what I'm saying? That's going to impact people and it's going to reach people, and that's going to be a memory, or that could help them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be like a song that people are going to remember. Like, what can I say that's going to help impact people positively? And just, I ask God to help me with that. Give me that wisdom. And I just go from there. And I just start recording, bro. And
it just take you out. You just go off on a.
Yeah.
Now, I was wondering, what was it that really, because Riverside's been a work in progress. What was it that finally hit you? Was like, I need to drop this. I'm ready to drop this. Because you could have very well just been like, man, I'm done with this music. Shit, I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. Like, I'm cool on it. What was it that made you like, damn, I actually need to put this shit out. I'm ready for that.
I have to say, it was just time. I didn't want to make a move until I had everything. Like, I try to be as organized as possible when it comes to like the rollout. Like, I don't have any music, you know what I'm saying, like out before this song. So I have to make sure that when I approach what I'm doing, I'm approaching it with like strategically. So my music doesn't fall on deaf ears. So until I had my master, I'm pretty sure every big artist does this. So it's nothing new that I'm saying. I'm not trying to act like I found something like super special, but like just until I just feel like you need to have a rollout, because you need like cover art. Obviously, you need like a promo visuals to go along with, you know what I'm saying, with some clips on it of your music. Like, I wanted to make sure I had the master in my hand. I wanted to make sure that I had like everything in my hand that I needed to be able to put it out in my hand. I needed everything first before I could be like, okay, boom, which included having to get, you know what I'm saying, your BMI, setting up, getting the artist access on those things like that, and like setting up your music distribution.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to make sure that all those things.
It's a stressful process, it sounds like.
It is, you know what I'm saying? It is a lot of, it's a lot of waiting sometimes. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, patience is a virtue for sure. But it'll definitely come through once things come through. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, to be able to do everything that you want legitimately. Well, I wanted to legitimately make sure that everything on my end was correct. Or I felt like, then I took care of that. Then I decided to put my music out. It took me a minute, because I'm not going to lie, I was kind of like procrastinating a little bit.
On your music.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I had just going through life, bro, like, I just didn't have the funds really to put it together at first. But, you know what I'm saying, I elevated, got to a better place. I was able to put some bread behind it, and saying,
Now
here
it's
we
time
are.
to follow through with it.
Right.
Okay, bet. Now I want to talk about one of your features from when I first heard your voice on the track. Now I don't know excuse me, I'm sure that there's previous music. Not, you said you don't have music, but I'm sure you got like a couple songs, like song here and there type stuff, right? Like on SoundCloud or.
Right, yeah.
Right. So my first song that I heard your voice on, that was to me like, damn, this kid, you know what I'm saying, this man right here got some talent. Pictures with Paris.
On me, yeah.
When you made that song, when y'all collaborated on that, how did it feel in the studio? How was the energy? And what place were you coming from? Did you even have a place you were coming from in your heart on that song? Was it something you was going through? Was it, is this a damn good song? Quite honestly, between both of y'all.
I mean, P just asked me. P had already like recorded the song. Well, he had written the song and like things like that. He just brought me to the studio with him. Well, actually, I think I might have drove, because I don't think at that particular moment in time, I don't think he had a car. So we drove to the studio, and I was just really just expecting. I was just a fly on the wall. I was just chilling.
You was
chilling, bro. I just happened to be.
It was good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ended up being.
It just happened to be right place, right time, basically. Yeah. I guess, and I didn't even know that he was. I'm gonna even put that out. To be honest, at first I wasn't aware of it. I just thought that, you know what I'm saying, he just wanted me to just do some stuff, give him some ideas. So I just went in there, hopped on the booth, and just sang on some stuff, and then turned out he was actually gonna use it. So I was like, all right, bet.
So you really think I'm not gonna say can't, but you really don't think you are a singer, like? Cause you guys,
I think, okay, it just goes on with my idea of what a singer is. Like the homie T Mace, that nigga, he's a singer, man. Bro. That's what I think.
For that nigga. Speaking of which, T Mace, I asked you to get your ass in on the interview. I need your ass in on the interview because that nigga cold. So let me ask you, in correlation to T Mace, do you feel like you make music for the hoes?
No, I don't feel
like
I mean, I guess I don't know if I make music for the hoes.
I don't know, man.
I make music for. I try to make music for the world. Just good vibey shit.
Man of the people.
Man of the people, bro. It's for the people.
Hey, y'all know about that yet? Hey, that's the man of the people. You hear me? Right there. Now this was something different, and I'm gonna ask you about this. And this means, from what I've known about you in the time that I've been around you, EDM music has had a very good pull on your life. So tell me a little bit about EDM. Where'd you discover it? How'd you discover it? And what made you fall in love with it? And if you have a favorite artist, would you be able to share?
I mean, as far as like EDM or house music or dubstep or anything like that, electronic dance music, like first time I actually heard that type of music was on like Need for Speed Underground.
No cap.
You know what I'm saying?
I did not see that coming.
That was the first time I really heard that. You know what I'm saying? I'll play that. Like, I actually play that game, like,
for the full experience.
you know what I'm saying, till it skipped, bro. Till I couldn't like play that game no more, bro. So like, I would just be sitting there listening to it and I'd just be kind of vibing with the track. So that was probably like my first like taste of that type of music. I didn't really mess with it until I didn't really get into it until like maybe around 2017, 2018, because my old roommate, he was really about it, and he introduced me to some people that are really into the music too. So he's playing me some tracks like, hey, bro, this kind of vibe. Like I feel the energy you're saying with these tracks. Like so he was like, bro, you got to go to a festival. This, that, and the third. So packed up, went down to Ultra 20th anniversary. And that was dope.
Man, that shit changed your life.
I guess you could say that. It was dope. It was dope. Like I never been to like any like concerts or nothing like that. So that was like the first like festival concert thing that I've been to.
That was
like
my next question.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was like the first like. And so I was like, I don't feel like anything. I haven't been to a festival since, but it was dope. Like it definitely made me want to like, I wouldn't say make EDM music, but I definitely would like to be a part of like
the EDM culture.
Right. Cause I like the energy, bro. Like that it brings, like to see thousands of people like with the same energy.
Going wild.
You know what I'm saying? Going wild, bro. Like, come on, bro. Nothing beats that. Like, that's what we're here to do is to like. It's like the whole EDM culture is like peace, love, unity, respect. Like,
I could dig that.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's so like when you meet the people, it's like everybody's very kind and very nice, like very considerate of each other. It's, you know what I'm saying? All that. So it's like I fuck with the energy. And I like if I could make music to keep that energy going, then yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like it's a great contribution, you know what I'm saying, to music or just like to people, to the world.
Now, man, this is my final bit here, but I got a couple more questions to ask you, and this one is when are we gonna get an album from the conversation? When are we gonna get a project from you, my man? A time frame, not even a date.
You have to wait and see on that, cause I just kind of wanna make different types of music. You know what I'm saying?
You want to experience. You want to.
So I don't want to give anybody. I feel like if I put an album out too soon, if I put an album out like this year, I feel like it's way too soon because I want to give people like a set idea of what type of music I want to make just yet, or like, because like really to me, I'm just kind of like I like music. I make music to be creative, like to have fun with it. It's a great hobby, like, and I feel like I like that it brings joy to people, so I can just
to be denounced.
Right. So I can just, you know what I'm saying? We'll see. Maybe like 2022, 2023. I wouldn't say 2023. That's kind of late, but maybe 2022. I'll probably have an album or something. But until then, I might drop like a couple packs here and there.
EP.
You know what I'm saying? Like nothing major. I don't think I drop anything over 2 songs. But yeah. For right now.
How do you feel right now? Are you nervous about the single that you have dropping? Or are you just pumped? Are you ready for that to hit the streets and, see how it do numbers?
I'm not nervous. I just want to get it out, Cause it's just about I can get once I don't know, like as a creative, it's just like once I get this off me, then I can go on to the next level. I can like, you know what I'm saying, elevate my music. Cause it's just like I don't know. It's just like if you got ideas and you never put them on the paper, you're not gonna like figure out where you can grow or you know what I'm saying, like or add ideas to the sound I'm trying to put out. You know, so.
And there y'all have it. So here we got today. We got the conversation in the studio. I really, really, really appreciate you coming out and doing this interview, man. It really means the world to me.
Hey man, I appreciate you letting me come through.
Absolutely. It was a successful one this time. And just, let us know. Keep us informed. Y'all will see him again here on the show. And it's been a pleasure, man. Thank you so much. And we cannot wait to see the future of the conversation flourish. Here you are right now, the playground. Tune in. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Make sure y'all share and send this to a friend.
Yeah.
And if you ready, whatever it is, if you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, you're a creative, you have hobbies, you're top of your job, you're a scholar, I want you here. So y'all send in your comments, send in your hate mails, send in all of that. We ready for y'all, man. So thank you so much, my dog.
Hey, for sure. My guy.
Here you are. Thank y'all. Tune in. March 26th, Riverside,
26.
the playground.
Yes.
Cause it's the night that you gon' ride for me.